So what happens at a mushroom journey? Well, with us, what happens is beforehand you'll receive information about pre-integration, what to do to best prepare yourself physically, mentally, and spiritually for the journey ahead. And then we meet on the day and we come together in circle. We introduce ourselves to the space and have a little moment, if we want to bring any fears or ideas or worries that we have into the circle. And I give quite an extensive briefing on some tools to help you, some philosophies that I share that are very helpful for if you have difficulty in ceremony. Some breathing techniques, some mantras, anything that can help to ride the waves. Because generally ceremony, there'll be some difficult parts and there'll be some easier parts. And in those moments that things are harder, it's just finding ways to surrender and to release the resistance, because resistance is persistence, and the more we can let go, the easier it is. So after that, when we do the overnight ceremony, we also play a few games to get into our body and to our voice. Either way, we have a little meditation as well to try and center ourselves and be the best prepared we can be to go into the medicine. Then we go into formal ceremony space, and in that space I will start with a protection, a blessing, and a calling in of guides. I work very much elementally, so I'm working with directions, with the elements, with nature. And it's just a moment for us to come towards ourselves, to come into a moment of peace, of grounding, of connection to whatever guides we work with or whatever forces we want to call in, to feel safe and protected through the ceremony. And then I serve the medicine. I always work with ceremonial cacao that I've made before the ceremony, because the mushrooms and the cacao blend beautifully. The cacao helps to open your heart and to ground you and allow the medicine to come on gently and beautifully. And after everyone's had their medicine, I then lead you on a little guided meditation to bring you to your voice, to your breath, to your heart, and to your center, so that you can be the most relaxed as you go through this change of state. Because as the medicine starts to come into the system, that's often when we can become a little bit like, this change is always a bit hard, So that really allows you to also stop the sensation of waiting for it to happen, And then we go on what is, on the daytime journeys, about 3 hours, and on the overnight journeys is about 6 hours of a sound bath, essentially. A guided sound journey with channeled ancestral music that I have been gifted by the mushrooms, by the forest. And in that time, you are in your own little nest, as I like to call it. You've brought stuff so that you can be really comfortable. You're lying on the ground. And in your space, you're free to move around and do as you please. And that's me and the other facilitators are there to guide you. So we let you do your own work there with the medicine. I like to say, your mothers for the day or for the night. So we are there to encourage independence, to let you have your relationship with the medicine and to watch over you and make sure that you are fully safe. So if you need us to come and ground you a little bit, to maybe hold your hand or to bring you back to your breath, or maybe give you a hug if you need, just to make sure that you are in the best possible hands, the best possible space to be able to work with the medicine. But we encourage you to be doing that on your own. Whilst we watch over you, and mainly we hold space with the music. So I've been guided to understand that the voice and the music is a golden thread that is guiding you through the ceremony, and everyone that comes to Journey has confirmed that that's the case, that the music is something to hold on to, and it is responding to you in the moment as you respond to it. So that's the beauty of working with the live music. What comes through is exactly what you need. And there is a superstructure, which is an elemental journey, which grounds you down with the earthly music, opens up your emotions with the watery music, brings out the fire and allows you to purge what is no longer serving you with the fire music, and then allows you to float into the ethereal air music, and then it continues on with ancestral tones for the rest of the ceremony, allowing you to really receive what you need to from the medicine. And then we close the formal space, and on the overnight ceremonies there's a moment then to be able to ground outside before coming back into your nest, sleeping for the night. And in the day ceremonies there's a moment to take time in nature, to hug a tree, to be with the waters, before we come together with a grounding meal and a closing circle, whether that's on the same day in the day ceremonies or the next day for breakfast with the overnight ceremonies. And then we come into a closing circle where I speak a little bit about the integration process. You take and you're sent more stuff about that, because the integration is so important. And it's an opportunity, if you want to start to share a little bit about what's come up for you during the ceremony. So you're beginning that integration process. And then everybody goes home. That's the nuts and bolts of what happens in a mushroom ceremony. Now, what happens on a deeper level during that ceremonial space is for another video.